Hi again, welcome back. You'll probably notice from the intro there that slightly different video from me this time. I haven't had to travel far for this, and in fact I haven't travelled anywhere at all really. I'm at home, so this is a vlog basically to do with taking you through harvest, really, 2022 on our farm. So I hope you enjoy it, and trying to get some decent photos hopefully of the combine and us at work, and maybe even some wildlife hopefully. That'll be nice. So there's plenty about. It's just trying to catch it before we frighten them off with the machines when we get too close. So see how it goes with that. Some drone footage as you've just seen, taking it in the store, and anything else that happens along the way, to be quite honest with you. So I hope you enjoy it. That's a little bit of a taster there that you've just seen. So without further ado, let's have a go and get Harvest 2022 in the sheds, and hope it's a good one. Hope you like it. we're in the fifth field of rake now, and hopefully you've seen a little bit of drone footage of us driving and emptying and a bit of the work, see how the combine works from the top and what have you. We've only just got started really, we haven't got into the wheat yet. That'll be probably another week's time yet, so I'll get some of that on there. A few photos along the way. Yeah, we're getting there. No wildlife around as such at the moment. By the time we hear these machines coming towards them, they leg it pretty quick. So no chance of seeing any deer or anything at the moment. There's a few hares around, but they're too far away to get a decent photo of them. So anyway, we'll keep doing the videoing. So yeah, keep following us as we get through harvest. I'll keep trying to get some decent photos along the way. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better as regards the skies and things are a little bit dull and boring at the moment. There's not a lot going on. So what you want is a little storm in the distance just away from us that doesn't affect us combining but makes a good photo. Well, that might happen later on. As soon as we get into the wheat, no doubt there'll be a rainstorm within a day, guarantee it. So anyway, keep watching, and we'll see what happens later on. So I'll just take you around the cab, have a quick look around and show you what's what. So first off, we've got the info screen here, so that gives you all the information to do with the tractor. You've got the hydraulics, front hitch, rear hitch, speed, various information to do with number of hectares done or fuel used, engine, gearbox, wheel slip. Here you can set your vehicle up like the GPS so it steers itself down the field. Got all the hydraulic controls are here. Flip these over. That's the lift for the back. Hydraulic 1, hydraulic 2, hydraulic 3, and then we've got the arm here. This is what I use during the summer. Just pull that back and the cart goes up, and push it forwards and it goes down. Simple for there. And then there we've got the weigher. So when I've lifted the trailer up to that orange mark on the back and lift it to there, that's pretty much where it's pretty much zero there, look. In fact, I can zero that. So that basically zeroes it, so when you put anything in there you know exactly what you've got. Well, exactly, you know roughly what you've got in the trailer. It's a pretty good marker, plus or minus 5% out, that's about it for there. That's it really. Two-way radio, phone. That's where my camera is living at the moment, in that bag. That's the most important bag you bring with you. That's my dinner bag. Often that sits the other side of the cab, and I'll put the DJI drone sits in there. So yeah, that's it really. Little buddy seat at the side and the door. So yeah, that's it. That's where I should be working for the next few weeks. So let's get some in the trailer. fantastic. Don't think it's going to be a sunset tonight. The cloud's too low in the distance, but wow, the colours. So I don't know if you can hear me or not, because I've got the fan, tractor cab fan flat out, as cold as it'll go because the aircon's packed up. So I've got no cool air. It is chuffing hot in here, it's starting to wilt. It's 23 degrees outside, must be 30 odd in here. It's really close. So it just reminded me when I was a kid growing up, you used to have something called boil in a bag. Basically it was some pre-cooked fish in a bag with a bit of cod in, it's cod in butter sauce, that's what it was. And I just feel like how that fish must have felt in that bag when it was in the pan. So you got boil in a bag, man in a cab. Jeez. Ooh, it's hot. Oh well. Carry on.
So I hope you can hear me okay. I've got the mic in here. There's no other way that you could hear me. So what we're doing now, we're putting we're filling the front of the shed with the elevator, because we can't get the carts in to fill the front up because they hit the top of the door when it's tipped up, so you have to fill the front with the elevator. Takes a little bit longer, a little bit dustier, but it makes sure that we fill the shed.
So what we've got here is the straw rake. And what we do with this machine, we go through after the combine with this, at a slight angle rather from where we've been with the combine. Just helps even out the straw that's been thrown out the back of the combine from the chopper. And the idea is to obviously sort that out, as well as just tickling the top of the soil surface, flicking up any slug eggs or slugs that are there, bringing them up to the top so they can get dried and killed off in the sun. But that does, it saves a little bit of time hopefully in the autumn for the next crop, and we'll get rid of some of those slugs, because they do like a nice new wheat crop to eat when it's coming up. So or whatever it is, this is actually coming rake, this field. So I've just been doing a few practice shots really, because the sky is gorgeous but the surroundings aren't. I'll show you what I mean. The sky is fantastic, but we've got a piggery here, a house, some electric cables and wires, pylons, you name it. And as much as I'm trying to get a photograph, I don't think I'm really going to be able to, because it's just too messy. The sky's just lit up this last 20 minutes or so, and it's really, really nice now. But I can't get away from the wires or the poles or buildings or anything. So been doing a few practice shots for another night pretty much, so I'll see how they turn out and give me a bit of an idea where I want to be for another night really. So let's have another go another day. So yeah, we've moved to a different field today and crop of beans. I've not bothered taking any landscape photos today because it's not very photogenic, to be quite honest. There's a bit blacky browny colour with streaks of green in, looks a bit of a mess. Beans are fine, the crop just it's not very photogenic, to be honest with you. Plus most of the day it's been covered, the combine's been covered by all the dust, so you haven't really been able to see it anyway. And it's a really bright day, not really conducive to good photos. But yeah, the reason I'm not doing it, I'll link this through to the drone footage as well if my editing skills are any good, is it's more like an industrial site really down here at this field, because we've got the Viking link interconnector that comes from South Jutland in Denmark. It comes obviously from Denmark across the North Sea into Skegness on the east coast, and then down the east coast, comes through all loads of farmers' lands, and we're one of them that it comes through. And yeah, it just looks a bit of a mess really, because you'll see here on here we've got the bean crop there, and as I scroll up you can see that section there. Hope you can hear me above the combine. That's where the Viking link pipeline is going to come through, the electric line. So let me just shine that up there. So you go, follow that all the way down that way and you'll get to Skegness. I wouldn't suggest it. But yeah, so that goes down there and it goes all the way across down that way, and in the distance there, past those wind turbines, there'll be a substation, and that's where it goes to. There's another substation there for another project that finished earlier, and then you've got the wind turbines. I like the wind turbines myself. I think given the right conditions they're pretty good, and I'm doing this when the combine's right at this end of the field. Not brilliant timing, but I hope you can hear me okay with the mic on. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying was I did take a photo of those wind turbines last year at sunrise, and I'll put that up now. And yeah, I really quite like this shot. It was all that fog just made those wind turbines stand out really, really well. So, but you know, straight back to today, and it's just not right for photos here today. I've still got my camera with the 100-400 lens on. Excuse me, just had my tea. With 100-400 lens on, just in case there's any wildlife about, just to take some photos of those. I haven't seen any as such yet. Well, I have, but not got the camera out ready. Yeah, apparently my cousin tells me, who's driving the combine, that earlier on the Lancaster bomber flew over and I wasn't here. Perfect timing as normal, so I missed that one. But yeah, anyway, Hope you enjoyed that bit of insight as to what's going on the East Coast, and we'll get back to the harvest now. Wow, this is fantastic light tonight. We've got virtually zero wind. Look at this beauty out here. Absolutely. I don't know if the colours show up very well on here, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The clouds, the dust's hanging around. Absolutely fantastic. I did stick the drone up, and yeah, hopefully got some decent footage. I took some photos with it as well, so I hope they come out okay. Wow, this is everything I wanted it to be tonight. This is fantastic. Well, if any of the photos are any good, I'll put them up now and see what they're like. I haven't got a clue yet. I had to stick the ISO up pretty high on some of them, so I'll see if I can tidy them up enough. If not, well, you won't see them. Simple as that. Well, wow, this is brilliant. Yes. So the sun's going down there. That marks the end of our harvest for 2022. It's the 12th of August. It's the earliest I can remember that we've ever finished harvest here on our farm, mainly down to the really dry weather that we've had in the UK and indeed Europe throughout the last few months or so, really. In fact, today I think our area's been officially given the drought status, so there we go. But yeah, I hope there's been some decent drone footage and photos and videoing for you to watch. And if you've liked it, give me a thumbs up if you could. Maybe even subscribe. Maybe leave a comment, anything you want to know about the farm or anything else. And I'll see you next time from who knows where. Thanks a lot. See you next time.